In one of the poor neighborhoods of New York City in 1966, a child was born, destined to join the ranks of the greatest warriors in history. His name, Michael Gerard Tyson.
Champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson! I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. My style is impetuous, my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. Praise be to Allah.
From a young age, Tyson lived a life filled with turmoil and hardship. He opened his eyes to a world plagued by violence and neglect. Surrounded by the traps of crime on every side, it would have been easy for him to fall. But he found his salvation through the path of the noble art, boxing. Inspired by the legendary Muhammad Ali, may he rest in peace, hoping one day to carve his name among the greatest boxers in history. But this choice was not merely a path to the boxing ring. It was the beginning of a journey toward a man who would change his life forever. The genius boxing trainer, Cus D'Amato. This man became a spiritual father to Mike, rescuing him from a troubled adolescence and stepping in as both a coach and a mentor.
To me, he's my boy. He's with me. If he weren't here, I probably wouldn't be alive today. The fact that he is here and doing what he's doing gives me the motivation and interest to stay alive.
Cus D'Amato was far from an ordinary trainer. He was renowned for his philosophy, his unconventional thinking, and his revolutionary approach to the science of boxing, an approach that profoundly impacted his student. He taught Tyson how to tap into mental abilities that most fighters could never reach. Cus didn't just teach Mike how to punch hard, he taught him how to think like a champion. Even before he ever became one, he showed him how to channel his raw energy and aggression into an unstoppable force, shaping him into one of the most fearsome fighters in history. Beyond the intense and highly effective training regimen, one of the most lethal weapons Cus D'Amato gave Tyson was the peekaboo style. A defensive technique that allowed him to move swiftly and lightly, slipping punches with ease while preparing to unleash devastating counterattacks. This unique style, when combined with Mike's explosive power and raw aggression, turned him into an unstoppable force, preserving vital energy. It's worth noting that Cus D'Amato's guidance wasn't limited to boxing techniques alone. He demanded a higher level of discipline, one that extended far beyond the ring. He quite literally instructed Mike to abstain from any sexual activity during that period, urging him to preserve his vital energy. Cus believed that wasting this energy weakened both the body and the mind, stripping a fighter of his strength, focus, and inner drive. So Cus laid down a strict rule for the young warrior. No sexual activity on the path to becoming champion, if Mike wanted to become the heavyweight king of the world. And for the 15-year-old boy, born from the depths of poverty and hardship, searching for glory and power, there was no other choice but to accept. But did this have an impact on Mike Tyson? Let's find out. Mike became a professional boxer at just 15 years old. He went on to face numerous giants in the ring, and he thrived. He stormed the boxing world with a level of ferocity unlike anything ever seen before. Of course, he possessed a unique technique that few could ever replicate, combined with the intelligence to use it masterfully. But what truly set him apart was the explosive power behind his punches, a force that had no equal. Despite being smaller in size compared to the giants he faced, Tyson's punches could send those men flying across the ring as if they were nothing more than rag dolls. Add to that his terrifying aggression. Tyson was never the kind of boxer who played it safe, chasing points or waiting on the judge's decision. He was a warrior who stepped into the ring with one goal, to destroy his opponent. And by the age of 20, Mike Tyson accomplished what once seemed impossible, becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in the history of boxing. There were two core traits that made Tyson an exceptional fighter beyond his technical mastery: his raw power and his relentless aggression, both of which can be developed by anyone through discipline, intense training, and preservation of vital energy.
You're familiar with semen retention, obviously. Did you do that a lot before your fights?
Yeah, because other great fighters did it. I wanted to be able to be like them. If they can do it and that made them great, I had to do that too.
Willpower and mastery over the self. According to Tyson himself, he preserved his vital energy for 5 full years. That iron will, fueled by the pain of a brutal childhood, became his driving force. He successfully transformed his inner chaos into lethal strength. Instead of letting his demons consume him, he consumed them, turning them into fuel for greatness. He often said that his pursuit of glory was his greatest source of motivation. So whether you're striving for discipline in your training, embarking on the NoFap journey, or pursuing any other form of self-mastery, tap into your inner drive. Feed that discipline with a higher purpose. Imagine how your life could transform if you focused all your energy on something bigger than yourself. That's the essence of self-motivation. And if you can master it, the path to greatness will begin to unfold. So when I encourage you to break free from harmful habits, practice self-control, embrace discipline, and pursue knowledge, I do so because I truly believe these things will help you achieve mental success. For example, retaining your sexual energy won't make you successful on its own, but it will give you the mindset that leads you there.
Discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
The philosophy of the dark side. According to psychiatrist Carl Jung, the dark side, what he referred to as the shadow in his analytical psychology, is one of the unconscious, repressed parts of our personality. It often embodies our hidden impulses, desires, and darker motivations. Jung believed that acknowledging and integrating the shadow is essential for personal growth and self-awareness. Failing to do so, on the other hand, can lead to destructive consequences. Because the truth is, every one of us carries a dark side within, a side filled with raw, untapped, and often dangerous energy. Some allow that energy to destroy them, while others learn to harness it, control it, and use it as a weapon for greatness.
Fear, like fire, must be controlled. And once it gets out of control, like fire, it can destroy everything around. But once you control fear like fire, you can make it work. Fear is your friend.
Fear is my friend. Fear allows me to reach my highest potential.
Through Cus D'Amato's philosophical guidance, Tyson learned how to tap into and master his dark side. In one interview, he revealed that he would often break down in tears before every fight.
Just relax. Don't get so intense. Relax.
Because he knew he was about to transform into someone else, into the fighter, the dark version of himself. And the destruction his opponents faced in the ring, it came from that side.
I don't want that person to come out, because if he comes out, hell is coming with him.
His punches weren't just skillful, they were fueled by a dark force within him, a controlled rage channeled with precision toward his enemies. Every one of us carries a dark side, but the real question is, can you control it when it rises? Can you use it, like Tyson did, to fuel your power instead of letting it consume you? Two men face hardship. The first chooses the path of temporary comfort, turning to drugs, alcohol, or porn to numb the pain. The second, he seeks faith, and instead of surrendering to his dark side, he channels it into intense training and a relentless search for solutions. This man walks the path of redemption, and with every step, he moves closer to a better future, while the other sinks deeper into his suffering, consumed by his shadow, and with each step drifts further from salvation. Which one do you want to be? When things fall apart, don't look for shelter in habits that only add to your pain. Don't let your dark side control you. Control it and use it in your favor. The story of Mike Tyson is not just about a legendary boxer. It's a story of discipline, self-control, inner conquest, and channeling raw energy toward a greater purpose. Born into crime and poverty, with an absent father, a mother battling addiction and constant bullying, Tyson could have easily chosen the dark road, but he carved his own path to greatness, transforming all the rage and pain from his past into fuel for his training. Everyone faces struggles, but true success lies in how you respond to those struggles. If you can turn your pain into purpose and your anger into action, with a clear goal ahead, then success becomes just a matter of time. Mike Tyson stands as living proof of what a human can achieve when they channel their energy toward a higher calling. I hope you learn something from his discipline and sacrifices as you move forward in life, whether it's through training, NoFap, or any journey of self-mastery. Remember, discipline is fueled by purpose. No matter your circumstances or struggles, hold tight to your vision, because once your goal is fixed in your mind, everything else will follow. Your practices, your habits, your discipline, they will all be powered by that one vision guiding your growth.